Like ocean waves, we breathe in and out. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Breathing now into your base chakra at the base of the spine. Your root chakra. Feel the sensations as you breathe into this part of your body. Feel the sensations expanding outwards, dissolving as you breathe. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. As you breathe in, you can hold your breath at the top of the breath for a second or two and let it go. Long, deep inhales. Long, relaxed exhales. As you breathe into your root chakra, feel the sensations expand. As you breathe out, feel the sensations relaxing, letting go, letting go. Breathing now into the navel center, the belly button. Feel the sensations as you breathe, dissolving, dissolving into cosmic space. Make contact with body sensations as you breathe. Breathing into your belly center, full deep breaths. The belly rises and the chest rises on the inhale. Letting go of your belly, sinking, surrendering on the exhale. Feel what it feels like in your belly center right now. Be centered in your belly center right now as you breathe. Breathing now into your sternum, just below the rib cage, your adrenal center. Feel the sensations bringing life force to your body, your emotions, and your mind. Feel your lower rib cage expanding as you breathe. Using your attention to straighten your spine. Exhaling, letting go, letting go, letting go. Breathing now into your heart center. Feel your heart come alive as you breathe into the most powerful organ of your entire being. Feel your heart's sensations dissolving out into emptiness, into cosmic space. Use sensation as a guide to bring you here and now as you breathe. Breathing now into your throat, into your neck, your communication center. Feel the power of communication. Breathing into communication. Breathing now into your inner eye, the space between your eyebrows. Soft concentration, nice breathing. Feel the point between the eyebrows dissolving into cosmic space, inner space, pure mind space. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Breathing now into the crown center, the top of your head. Feel the breath penetrate the very crown, the top of your head, dissolving into infinite cosmic space. Breathing into space awareness. As you breathe in, you can hold your breath at the top of the breath for a second or two and let it go. Breathing now into your feet. Feel the sensations. Explore the sensations as you breathe into your feet. Feel your toes come alive as you breathe. Relaxing your toes as you breathe. You can do one foot at a time or both feet at the same time. Feel them come alive as you breathe. Moving your breath awareness now into your right calf and your shin. Breathing into your shin and your right leg. Breathing now into your left shin and your left calf. Feel the life force entering the body with relaxed awareness on the exhale. Breathing into your right knee, feel your whole knee come alive with breath, force, awareness. Breathing now into your left knee. Feel the tension release on the exhale. Breathing now into your right thigh. Explore the sensations along the entire thigh as you breathe. Breathing now into the left thigh. Feel your left thigh. Breathing now into your groin and your hips. Feel your hip muscles relax on the exhale. Feel your hips grounding into the earth, falling into the earth on your exhale. Straightening your spine on the inhale. Move your breath awareness now into your lower belly, in your pelvis, in your buttocks. Just feel it here, right now, with this breath. Take advantage of these powerful sensations to bring you into the present moment. Be with your breath right now, nowhere else. Breathing now into your abdomen, your higher stomach. Feel your lower spine as you breathe. Breathing now into your rib cage. Feel your ribs, your whole chest as you breathe. Breathing into your heart center once again, feeling it dissolve on your exhale into relaxed but strong breath awareness. Breathing now into your shoulders. Breath awareness now moving down into your right arm, your biceps, your triceps. Coming down into your elbow. Into your forearm. Feel the arm sinking as you exhale. Moving now into your left shoulder. Breathing into your left bicep and triceps. Your left elbow feels so alive. Your left forearm. Be aware as sensations arise into your field of awareness and then dissolve out like grains of sand in the wind. Moving now into your left hand, the palm of your hand. The back of your hand. Breathe into the fingers. Just feel them alive. So alive, so sensitive. Moving now into your right hand, the palm of your hand, the back of your hand. Just feel the sensations. Be with the sensations as you breathe. Breathing now into your neck and your throat. Moving up into the back of your head, your chin, your mouth. Try to see the shape of your lips as you breathe. Feel your upper lip, your cheeks, your nose, your ears. Can you feel the subtle sensation of your ears as you breathe? Feel your temples. Just feel the bones in your skull and the sensations as you breathe. Moving around to your eyes. Feel your eyes. So alive. The power to see improves as you breathe into your eyes. Moving now into the space between your eyebrows, your forehead. Feel it tingling as you breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. Feel the roundness of your skull. Breathing now into the shape of the top of your head. Feel the breath awareness. Feel the empty cosmic space. No matter how far you look into your mind, it's infinite space. No matter how far you look beyond your skull and your body, it is infinite cosmic space. Breathing now with whole body awareness. try to feel your whole being breathing. On the inhale, focusing, feeling the form of your body. On the exhale, dissolving, relaxing. The appearance of your form into empty, cosmic space. As you breathe in, you can hold your breath at the top of the breath for a second or two and let it go. Like ocean waves, we breathe in and out. Everything in nature is breathing in and breathing out. Our heart takes in energy and expels energy. Our mind takes in new ideas and communicates outwards new ideas. We feel emotions coming in, and we express emotions going out. Everything is arising and releasing, passing. Nothing is permanent. Everything is changing. As we breathe in, something arises in our consciousness. As we breathe out, something disappears back into infinite emptiness. Just letting in and just letting go. Just breathing in, just breathing out. As you breathe in, visualizing the shape of your entire form. As you breathe out, dissolving your form into emptiness and cosmic space. Breathing in, feel yourself. Breathing out, dissolving, letting go. Breathing in, feeling your form, the tension of yourself. Breathing out, relaxing yourself into peaceful emptiness. As we breathe, we can feel the aliveness of our energy field expanding into infinite awareness. Feel your field merging with each breath into the total field of the universe. Like ocean waves, we breathe, rising, falling. Sit in silent meditation now for 15 minutes. Hi, this is David Sarita. Welcome to the Breath of God meditation. Breath is an integral part of spiritual practice and development. But metaphysically, if we go back to the Old Testament, in the book of Genesis, we see in King James, "And the Lord God formed man of the dust of the ground, and breathed into his nostrils the breath of life, and man became a living soul." The word for breath and spirit in ancient Hebrew, raush, is actually the same word, spirit and breath. So what God is doing is breathing the power of the Spirit through the moving winds, the ruach, into the man and the woman, and taking an inanimate, living thing and making it a living, breathing soul. So it is through breath, the story tells us, that we were brought and made alive. In fact, for the ancient Hindus, pranayama is the practice of breathing. Yama meaning control. Pranayama meaning prana is life force. Yama is exercising control and redirecting that energy and life force to awaken our spiritual life force within. So the whole idea that our spirituality can be invigorated through this practice of breathing is evident in both the Old Testament, even the New Testament, and in ancient Hinduism. In Buddhism, Buddha clearly focuses most of his meditation practice on anapana, which is watching the breath. But in Buddhism, we watch the breath in different parts of the body to increase our awareness. You can watch the breath in your belly, in your abdomen, your chest, your nose, your head. And if your awareness really improves, in Buddhism, anapana, watching the breath, the awareness starts to spread throughout the entire body so that our sensory awareness starts to improve. But going back to the ancient Hebrew, the ruach describes the more intensified aspects of breath. It actually provides human life in the same manner that God does by breathing the life into Adam. But it also says in Psalms 33:6 that God breathes out speech and creates the heavens by the power of the breath. And in Job 12:10, his breath sustains life. And in Ezekiel 37:5 through 10, his breath restores life. So we look at all of these different cultures, all these different religions, we see the consistency of the power of breath. As I've been studying meditation now for over 30 years every day, I've practiced different breathing techniques from different religions. I've studied the pranayamas of India, and I've done a lot of deep breath work and found a technique that I believe is the holy grail of all breath techniques for awakening the spiritual life force within, and it is called the Breath of God technique. So by activating our breath and controlling it in a very soft and gentle way, we can awaken this deep reservoir of spiritual energy within and accelerate our normal sitting and awareness meditations. So what we're going to do first is I'm going to show you an introduction to the breathing technique in the meditation on track 2. And what it is we're not just going to sit and watch the breathing in its natural state. We're going to breathe in through the nostrils, just as God breathed into Adam's nostrils to create life. So we go, it's a very deep, full breath. And in fact, if you don't quite reach the top of the breath, you can take a couple more sips to expand the lungs. You're going to go, when you breathe in through the nose, we're going to start with the nose, the belly expands just a little bit, and then the chest expands fully. So it's a deep inhale. And a nice relaxed exhale. On the inhale, all of the emphasis is on the concentrated effort of the body, keeping the spine straight. We're going to be sitting in the Buddha posture or sitting in a chair. You'll get more out of this if you can sit on a cushion, on a nice mat with a pillow under your buttocks, your spine straight and your legs crossed. If you need to sit in a chair, that is fine. So the emphasis is on the inhales. We're really going to take in a lot of air, but we don't need to rush the air in. We don't have to go and then and let all the air just fly out of our lungs. No, this is a much more meditative breath. So it's a long, nice, slow inhale, but it's full. And on the exhale, all of the emphasis is on deep relaxation and letting go. So on the inhale, it's focus and form. And on the exhale, it's just letting go, letting go, letting go. And there's instructions in the guided meditation on the next track to guide you through this. So don't worry about it. I just want you to get the feeling for the breath itself. Try a couple of practice breaths. And don't worry if you go out of rhythm with my breath on the tape. Just keep breathing and let the breath fall all the way out on the exhale. And then start your next breath. Don't wait a couple of minutes before you take another breath, because this is a continuous flow like ocean waves crashing and rolling. We're continuously breathing for a whole 45 minutes. And the first thing we're going to do in the guided meditation is we're going to breathe for a few minutes in each of the 7 chakras, starting at the base of the spine and working our way to the crown of the head. So we're going to get a general awareness of breath through the central channel and all of the 7 chakras. And the purpose of this is wherever you put your awareness, energy flows. By breathing, you're going to awaken spiritual life force breath. But by focusing on different parts of the body, you're going to move the energy in that part of the body. So for the first 15 minutes, we'll be breathing through the chakras. Then you'll hear another bell. Then you will hear another bell. And then we're going to breathe through every part of the body, starting with the base of the feet, the ankles, the shins, the thighs, the hips, and moving up through the central channel again. We're going to breathe into our hands, fingers, arms, neck, shoulders, moving up into the face and the head and out. And we're going to do that for 15 minutes. And then you're going to hear a bell again. And then we're going to do full body awareness breathing, where you breathe on the inhale with the awareness of seeing your entire form in your mind's eye. And on the exhale, just letting go, letting go, letting go, and relaxing. This technique is so powerful. I have done it every day for 40 days now. And I'm just blown away at how powerful it accelerates consciousness, how much bliss consciousness and pure, smooth, quality emotions that I feel increasing. Much, much more love, much tears of love pouring down my face, amazing moments of ecstasy and just cosmic expansion, and a general smoothness and happiness. So I pray that it does the same thing for you. And just go to track 2 when you're in your seated position and you're ready to practice the meditation. Namaste. Hi, this is David Sarita. Welcome to Insight Meditation Level 1. To do this meditation, you're going to need to be sitting cross-legged with a pillow underneath your buttocks, or sitting on a chair if you're completely disabled from doing this. It is more important to sit for even 15 minutes or 10 minutes with correct posture than it is for an hour lying back in a chair and just kind of listening to the instructions. That's really not going to do that much. It's the reason it's important to sit unsupported by a wall or a chair is because it makes you alert, it makes you aware, and it forces you to be here right now. In fact, even though there's a lot of aversion to sitting meditation because it can be painful, pain, and in the most miraculous way, in my 30 years of practicing meditation, I found that even though it's uncomfortable, it causes the mind to be present. And it's in the present moment, in time, that God is actually happening. God is not happening in the future. God isn't happening in the past. The God presence is happening right now. So pain, as unbearable as it can be sometimes, is actually causing us to say, hey, focus on me. Stay here right now. So that is one of the reasons why we suffer. Suffering brings us into focus. And eventually, if we don't have aversion to suffering and we stare it down, it actually dissolves. It actually goes away. So that's actually, one of the most amazing things about meditation is we can actually conquer our suffering. So the first thing is to sit cross-legged the best you can, the closer to lotus, full lotus with both legs folded in under your groin and under your buttocks, the best you can with a pillow. And I sit on a zafu mat in addition to that because it's a little more comfortable. The spine should be as straight as you can make it without being too stiff and rigid, and the neck straight and the eyes closed and the gaze inwards. So this is the preparation for insight meditation. Insight meditation is not just about just sitting here and just watching the mind and blanking out and just, wondering when God is going to happen. It's actually a process that connects you with the here and now in deeper and deeper levels of the here and now, into deeper and deeper levels of spiritual presence. It's all about becoming more and more aware. And essentially, we start with Jesus saying in the Gospel of Thomas, recognize what is plain and in your sight, and then that which is hidden will reveal itself to you. What is hidden from us is the presence of God. And to find the presence of God, what Jesus is saying is to recognize what is plain and in our sight. And what is plain and in our sight, first, is our breath. Second is sensation all over the body. Sound and presence is actually in the here and now, is in our sight. So Jesus is saying to become more aware of what is plain, what is ordinary in your sight, and be with that totally. If we can totally be in the present moment by absorbing ourselves in obvious sensations, the mind starts to get more and more present. And as a consequence of getting present, the hidden just spontaneously reveals itself to you just by becoming aware. So this meditation is about taking you on the journey in level 1 to attain your first level of awareness and insight. Insight explores the nature of sensation, of emotions, of thoughts and feelings, and that their nature is impermanent or constantly changing. And because, for example, if we witness while we're sitting in meditation, let's say the emotion of boredom, because a lot of people get bored when they start meditating. Oh, I'm bored. Well, boredom is a feeling. It's an emotion. Even though it's a very weak emotion, it is an emotion. And if you'll notice that when you have emotions in your life, whether you're aware of it or not, they arise, they exist in your consciousness, and they pass away. Sensations, even tingling sensations, heat sensations, pain in the neck or the back, those are sensations, and they are always changing, always impermanent, always arising and passing away. The key is to find out where these sensations are arising from and passing back into, to actually not identify the place intellectually, but experience the apparent emptiness or void-like nature of the mind, where these thoughts, emotions, feelings, and sensations arise from and go back into. And that place of pure peace and just awareness, space, the observer that's watching these experiences, as we become less identified with these phenomena that are impermanent, and we become more absorbed in that space, presence, pure presence of God consciousness starts to spontaneously emerge. Hence Jesus saying, recognize what is plain and in your sight, and then that which is hidden will reveal itself to you. So this is the focus of this first level of awareness meditation. You'll notice when you practice this, as you go deeper and deeper into the awareness of your own true self, which eventually emerges into your own true self in God, you will find throughout the day that you're far more aware than you ever were. Colors are brighter. Your awareness of light and shapes and texture can sometimes even blow your mind. You can get really, really actually high from just being aware. The experience of being aware has many, many levels. The first level is concentration, focus. So in the beginning of the meditation, we'll start on learning how to concentrate and a focus that applies itself to the awareness of sensation and breath. The second level of meditation is spontaneously, as we become focused on sensation or presence or even emotions, we spontaneously go into streams of flow that where we forget ourselves and we just go into these states of peace, of depth, of real awareness, and they are very trance-like in quality. So the second stage of meditation is actually called meditation. It's the flow. It's like being in the river. You're in the stream and everything is easy. You're just kind of cruising along and feeling everything. So that's meditation. The third stage is extremely rare and very difficult to attain, and it is called samadhi, superconsciousness. And superconsciousness is divided into 7 progressive levels. The first level, there is so much ecstasy, there is so much love, there is so much presence. Your consciousness merges beyond your body boundaries, and you actually see yourself, your true self, in everything. You feel everybody else's feelings, but you also see them as God sees them, as their true enlightened self. And those people may not even recognize what you are seeing in them, because you're perceiving so deeply into your own self that the universal self, the God self, perceives itself deeper and deeper into everything else. So trees, planets, stars, rocks, water, everything, people, animals, everything you come into contact with in this state of samadhi is alive, in this state of superconsciousness. You become one with everything. And this state of meditation can take years or an entire lifetime just to attain the first level, let alone the second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth. And the seventh is actually permanent realization. In my opinion, there are probably no 7th level permanently realized masters on the planet. And I realize that's a very challenging thing to say, but from my own experience, and you will learn more about why I'm saying that, there are no fully realized masters at the level of Jesus Christ, Krishna, Radha, Buddha, the Virgin Mary, Kuan Yin. There are no masters at this level on our planet right now, but we can learn from those teachers we do have, myself included, who have gone into these higher states of consciousness and can teach you how to do the same. I have not attained the 7th level. Nirvana is what it's called in Buddhism, or the 7th heaven in Saint Teresa of Avila's interior castle, the 7th level. I have not attained that, but I have attained many of the other levels of samadhi and have experienced them, and that is why I feel
from the great blessing and beatitude of these experiences that I want to teach you to have these same experiences for yourself. So if you go to track 2 on this tape, you can prepare yourself to actually engage in the meditation lesson. So when you go to track 2, be prepared, be sitting in your sitting posture on your cushion, and your eyes closed and the lights low, or just eyes closed, and follow the instructions. It is a 45-minute instruction period. Following the 45 minutes, you can sit as long as you like to sit. In fact, you can even get up after your first hour, stretch your legs, and then come back after 5 minutes or so and practice a second hour and a third if you're really getting it. And once you practice Insight Meditation Level 1 for 4 months, if you feel you're ready, you can go on to Insight Meditation Level 2.